Good morning, everyone. Hopefully this is working. Hopefully you're all well. No fancy music or flash stuff today. There we go. All right. Hey, good morning, everyone. Jason here. Good to see a bunch of you jumping on now. Hopefully you're awesome and well wherever you are. It's a bit wet out there. It's a bit interesting. We're in the Gold Coast, northern New South Wales area, and it's been bucketing, cats and dogs, as they say. Yes, indeed. Well, wherever you are, hopefully you're well and safe, and thought I'd just pop by for a little quick catch up today. Might be a long one. There you go. You're in Fiji. Oh, are you in Facebook jail today? You're not allowed on Facebook, Alison. Oh, there you go. Jeff, good morning, mate. Hey, good morning, Chris. Good to see you guys. Welcome to another Well Coffee Chat. Hey, listen, it's been that wet and rainy here last night. Something's gotten wet and something has tripped out my office. So I'm on battery and 5G this morning, and hopefully I can get my office back up and running, or my studio back up and running. As you can see in the background, it's a little bit dark in the studio. So just sitting at the front light here and at the front door, and thought we'd just do a little quick one today about insurances. Hey, because if you haven't already, well, you should be number one when you buy a property. You should have your insurances in place, but sometimes team, insurances take a little bit of time to kick in. And I thought I'd run through that one today with all of us and have a bit of a talk about what that might mean when we are, when we have a challenge, an issue when it comes to our property investing and our properties, and make sure we understand what's going on when it comes to that stuff as we're rolling along. Tell me, chuck it in the chat. Have any of you guys had an insurance issue before? Some claim, something that you needed to do when it's come to the idea of getting your claim, something like maybe missing rent, some damages, whatever it might be, claimed and getting the money back. Morning, Karen. Stay safe. You're going. Yeah, gee, I tell you, a lot of water everywhere, and a lot of roads shut. So most of the schools in Queensland are shut this morning anyway, the Gold Coast area, and their offices shut up there too. So stay safe. Well, just a quick one this morning. Thought I'd touch base about insurances. Number one, it's important to have insurances, but in these times when it comes to your properties, if you're going to make a claim, there's a couple of things you got to make sure you do ASAP. All right. Let me see if I can get this little. Good morning. Can you see that? It's not very good this morning, is it? Hey, good morning, Ingrid and Stephen. Good to see you. We'll see if we can make this work. We'll see how we go. All right, insurances. So insurances. There we go. Insurances. That's not bad. All right. So for you guys, you've got to make sure that number one, you have a buffer in place. I'm assuming you've already got your insurance locked in. You've already bought some insurances. You made sure they're renewed, all those sorts of things. If you have a challenge or an issue like I'm having today, the rain's kicked out my electricity at my office. I've got an issue. I've got a problem. I need it fixed. Now, for you guys sitting there, you go, all right, well, that's cool. It's covered under insurance, which is wonderful. That's fabulous. And we'll get that sorted. The challenge is for all of us as investors, when we have challenges in our properties, that you don't just call up and go, hey, hook me up straight away with insurance. Okay, you don't get the money back straight away. You might have a vital issue. I want to get my office up and running, and you've got to get it done immediately. So number one, if you have a challenge or a problem and you need to get it fixed when it comes to your tenants, morning, Hardik, you need to do it straight away. Okay, pay for it straight away, get it going straight away, and usually for all of us, we should have our buffers in place. Okay, yeah, no, we're all good here, Hardik. Just something's gone. Something got wet last night and I can't find it. So number one, if you have a challenge with your insurance or you need to make a claim, pay for that insurance or that stuff straight away to keep your tenant happy. You want to make sure that the tenant's happy. You might want to make sure that their stuff is getting fixed. The challenge with insurance, I've got a leak in my house, a small water leak, and we called the insurance assessor about 3 months ago now, and the roof in the leak in the roof is on a schedule to be fixed in the next 1 to 4 months. Now, that you don't want your tenants waiting around to 1 to 4 months. Okay, so that's why buffer is important, folks. Buffer, get that nailed straight away, and make sure you get anything that's broken or a challenge for your property fixed immediately. So do it out of your buffer. Okay, number two, if you have a challenge and you need to claim insurance later on, take photos. Take hundreds of photos. Okay, take hundreds of photos. Make sure you've got heaps and heaps and heaps of evidence around what's going on. When you, especially if it's a large claim, folks, a large thing that you've got let's say a branch fell and broke a window. Let's say, something happened, there was a fire, there was, whatever it is, in the world of insurance, make sure you take lots of photos. And if you're not there yourself, get your property manager to do that as well. Okay. You're going to have to lodge that claim afterwards. Okay. Take lots of photos. And when you lodge that claim, they're going to ask you those sorts of things. You're going to fill it out. They might even send an insurance assessor out at some point, and you'll have lots of photos and evidence for that sort of stuff. Okay. If you can, make sure you get the repairs and those sorts of things done by someone who's obviously licensed and stuff like that. Sometimes if you go and get a handyman to do something, they might not have the appropriate licensing or approval from the insurance companies to be paid or get the money back. So that's another little thing that you got to keep an eye on with insurance, and make sure that they're maybe qualified or approved under the insurance plans as well. Your property manager should be able to help you out with that sort of stuff as you go along. But anyway, folks, I thought I'd just do a quick catch up, quick chat this morning. Not much I can do this morning when it comes to my bibs and bobs, but hopefully you're awesome and well wherever you are. I thought I'd just drop by just quickly. Insurances, very important. If you have a challenge, use your buffer straight away to fix it for your tenant, and take lots and lots of photos as you go. So Alison sent a little chat in here. My insurer said, if they send an assessor and you're told to rectify someone, you don't before the next renewal date, they can cancel the policy. There you go. Alison. Yeah, there's lots of little tidbits in that insurance game, but you got to keep an eye out as you go along. Anyway, there you go. Wealth Coffee Chat done and dusted. A short one this morning because there's not a lot of power when it comes to the office and the studio. Hopefully you're awesome and well wherever you are. Maybe a little bit better off than me today as you go. We do have a coffee, Andrew. Absolutely. I've got the coffee. The house, which is down there, I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see all the way down there? Anyway, there's the house down there. The house has power, but my office does not. So my office is about, I don't know, 30, 40 meters from the house. And no electricity. Well, fingers crossed we can work it out. Anyway, like Andrew said, the important question is, do I have coffee? And the answer is yes. Hopefully you've got coffee where you are. I'm just rabbiting on now. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I have electricity tomorrow. Let's do it. All right. Bye, folks. You guys be well. Hey, morning, Roz. Good to see you. My wife told me I can't work from her office. Okay. See you guys. Bye-bye.